When we study the red letter words of Jesus, there's a lot of valuable things that we can learn from him. And I believe that one of the most important things is for us to be able to understand what happens to us after our life on this earth is over. And certainly one of the most significant places where Jesus teaches about that is at the end of Matthew chapter 25. The story of the sheep and the goats. And Jesus indicates that he's going to be a part of what happens that day. He says that he will come with the angels and he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. Now he will address the sheep, first of all, telling them, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world." And he commends some of the good things that they had done. But then he will talk to the other group, the goats, and tell them, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." And he will condemn these people as having the same opportunity to do some of the good that the sheep had, but they didn't do it. And so Jesus ends this passage by saying, then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. So there's a lot that we can learn from this. First of all, the fact that there are two groups. There's going to be a group headed toward heaven, and there's going to be a group headed towards hell. Now, I once heard a message about this, and the preacher concluded by saying that the only difference between the sheep and the goats in this story is what they did or didn't do. But I want to state that there are deeper things to learn from this. It goes beyond just a checklist saying, I did this, I did this, I did that, so I'm headed towards heaven. We need to dig deep, and that's what I want to do in some upcoming videos of looking at more of what Jesus is getting at, of why there's a difference between the sheep and the goats. And so we can learn what it means to be a sheep headed towards eternal life with Jesus forever.